every once in a while, a random dance sequence is in order.
Up, up, up.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 unexpected dance scenes in non-dance movies. For this list, we're looking at those dance scenes that occur in films that are in no way about dancing.
Some dance moves.
And don't really feature other singing or dancing.
Come on, Rob! You can dance better than
These scenes are notable not only for being entertaining, but also because they're just so gosh darn out of the blue. And who doesn't enjoy an impromptu dance-off?
It's funny, isn't it? You would never suspect that everyone at this school is a professional dancer.
Now, Lydia, favor us about your ghosts.
No. I am sick of that subject.
Oh, Delia, lighten up.
I would rather talk about...
Number 10, Beetlejuice. A spontaneous dance sequence might be par for the course at some art house dinner parties, but this unrehearsed table groove can be attributed more to ghostly intervention than an attempt at the avant-garde.
Are you doing
Work
this?
all night and a drink a rum. Daylight come and we want go home. Stack banana till the morning come. Daylight come and we want go home.
It may have been intended to send the family and their dinner guests running, but who doesn't like getting possessed by ghosts and dancing to Jamaican folk songs?
Daylight come and we want go home. Day is a day, oh. Daylight come and we want go home.
However, it doesn't end all that well for these party guests, come to think of it.
Daylight come and we want go home.
Number 9, Little Miss Sunshine.
Please give a warm welcome to Miss Olive Hoover.
Rick James' Super Freak probably isn't the pic du jour for many children's beauty pageants, but that's precisely why it works for this scene.
She's a very geeky girl, the kind you don't take home to mother. She will never let your spirits down once you get her off the street. Oh, girl.
Olive and her family finally make it to see her perform, even carting the body of a deceased relative along for the ride.
I'd like to dedicate this to my grandpa, who showed me these moves.
Oh, that is so sweet. Is he here? Where's your grandpa right now?
In the trunk of our car.
Never ones to be deterred, and definitely not concerned with notions of propriety. The young beauty queen in the making and her family bust out some serious moves. They're all winners in our book.
Yeah! All right!
Number 8, Slumdog Millionaire. There may officially be no better way to wrap up a movie than with a choreographed dance sequence. After winning the Indian version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, the film's protagonist is reunited with his lady love. The dance scene may seem like a non sequitur, but as a culmination of the film, it seems like the perfect celebration. Not to mention, we get treated to some pretty awesome music. Best end credits ever.
Go ahead, Jay. Make a wish. Anything you can think of.
Anything?
Number 7, This Is the End. After arriving in heaven, most folks would probably want to see their loved ones who made it through the rapture. But crafty Jay Baruchel bucks convention and decides to rejoice with a dance sequence, naturally. Audiences not only got to see a fun dance scene, but were also treated to a full-on Backstreet Boys reunion that also features some of our favorite stars doing that dance you learned way back in the 90s but pretended was stupid.
So how was that for you?
Number 6, The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
When the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars.
Losing your virginity to the one you love can be a beautiful and emotional experience. It can be so beautiful and emotional that it's punctuated by a hippified dance party in the grassy hills. What's even more entertaining is watching shirtless Paul Rudd and Seth Rogen hopping around to a cool psychedelic melody.
This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius.
Nothing screams friendship like spontaneous choreography.
I love the Smiths.
Sorry?
I said I love the Smiths.
Number 5, 500 Days of Summer.
You've good taste in music.
You like the Smiths?
Yeah.
Just when you thought the movie couldn't get any quirkier, we're treated to Joseph Gordon-Levitt cutting a rug across town.
On a night when bed with the girl screamer, when the messing with the dreamer, I can laugh it in the face, twist and shout my way.
It's a cute scene in a cute movie that shows that apparently falling in love with your personal manic pixie dream girl can send a person into a Hall & Oates powered dance craze, complete with cartoon birdies. Not that we're necessarily complaining. We loved seeing flash mobs before flash mobs were a thing. Number 4, The Breakfast Club.
It is now 7:06. You have exactly 8 hours and 54 minutes to think about why you're here, to ponder the error of your ways.
What happens when you put a jock, a nerd, a princess, a burnout, and a recluse together? Well, they dance. They dance like their detentions depend on it.
Like dynamite. Just imagine my surprise when I looked into your eyes and saw.
It's a dance medley in full-on 80s glory that reminds us that air guitar is really all some folks are capable of. But at least we can tell they had fun. And if you can't wear a foot bandana while dancing out your suburban rage, when can you? Number 3, Risky Business.
Just take those old records off the shelf.
It was the dance sequence that sent 1,000 kids crashing into their parents' furniture.
Today's music ain't got the same soul. I like that old time rock and roll.
It also propelled Tom Cruise to superstar status.
Still like that old time rock and roll. That kind of music just soothes my soul.
He plays a teen that has the time of his life while his parents are away.
With that old time rock and roll.
His foray into the world of prostitution and pimps is precluded by a late-night dance in his undies and a dress shirt. And Tom Cruise showed off his smooth moves once again as Les Grossman in Tropic Thunder.
And another one. Why you all in my ear talking up?
Man, he's really let himself go, hasn't he?
Get back, motherfucker, you don't know me like that.
Number 2, Napoleon Dynamite.
Welcome to Deep Pong's Dance Grooves. Are you ready to get your groove on?
Yes.
All right then, let's get started.
He felt the rhythm move through him, and he just had to dance. The song even says so. In an otherwise muted movie, this dance sequence stands out as a random but completely amusing deviation from the subdued canvas of the rest of the film. Napoleon has been secretly practicing his moves for some time, waiting for the right moment to show them off. And show them off he does. This would almost make us want to vote for Pedro. Before our top pick shows us some smooth moves, here are a few honorable mentions.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
And we've got one dishonorable mention as well.
Now dig on this.
Number 1, Pulp Fiction.
Now the moment you've all been waiting for, so world famous Jack Rabbit Slim's Twist Contest.
Since the days of Reservoir Dogs, Quentin Tarantino's inclusion of a dance sequence in his otherwise gritty films has been like a palate cleanser for the audience. And it seems rather fitting that John Travolta, given his history with dancing in movies, shares the scene in question from Pulp Fiction.
They truly love the mademoiselle. And now the young monsieur and madame have rung the chapel bell.
Even in spite of the lighthearted nature of the dance, there's an intensity in the faces of the characters that reminds you someone's probably gonna die in the movie soon.
They had a high-five phone, oh boy, did they let it blast.
Or at least come close. Do you agree with our list? What's your favorite unexpected dance scene? For more entertaining top 10s published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.